Hello, welcome back to another video. So, my name's Jack, I'm 25, I'm currently in the military, working away from my normal place, which is in Cyprus. When I say military, I mean RAF before. Loads of people in the army get really pissed off at me. Very different to the army. I'm not going to go too much into my job. I don't really go too much into my job, ever. I'm just documenting my life and my triathlon training. I've got Ironman Leeds coming up. I'm currently away in some place on deployment and been struggling a lot. So, the last video you saw was me saying this. And yeah, I'm always pretty last minute, but we'll be fine. Thanks for watching. Like I said, comment if you did enjoy it, subscribe if you want to follow the journey. I'll be doing one of these every single weekend. Let's stop that right there. Yeah, you heard that right. I said I was going to be doing one of these every weekend, and that was over 2 weeks ago. So what have I been playing at? I've been extremely busy with work. I've been doubting everything that I've said for the whole time about leaving. I've been offered not to leave the military. I've been offered to do a career break instead. Loads of stuff's been happening and loads of updates, which I've recorded it all. Got a new camera as well. I've been taking that around with me everywhere. And it will all come out, even though it's going to be hectic currently. Everything's going wrong, but you'll see that. This video is from 3 weeks ago. I'm starting off at the airport, and you'll learn to see that traveling really messes up my schedule and has made it extremely difficult to stick to the training, stick to posting, stick to just doing anything. We were lucky enough to stay in some luxurious accommodation.
Good. As you can see, it perfectly fits the bed.
Thankfully, me and Harry get along very well, so staying in this close proximity is not much of a problem, and we ended up just training together. But you end up not getting too much privacy.
By the way, I'm not going to be doing this talking and cutting between clips the whole time. It's just cause when I'm at these locations, I'm sharing rooms with like 60 people sometimes, and people don't want to be hearing me doing this and talking to a camera. Training obviously still needs to be done, and 95% of the time I will be sat on a bike in the gym indoors, which is just shit for so many reasons. The power just feels different on every bike. It's hard to get the cadence right. It feels so poor compared to riding outdoors. I can't get my heart rate up. I feel like I'm working like 10 out of 10 effort. Oi.
Come on, let's go for a swim.
Can I have a room tour, please? Hello?
Welcome to my crib. What is the point in having a wall that goes all the way to the ceiling? Have it lower. You can talk to all your friends in the next room.
Look at this mattress topper. If you can feel this, maybe hear it. Feels like a sponge.
So much space as well.
Yeah, we've got probably a shoulder width. We don't need much more room than this. Could fit about 4 people in there.
How much do you need in a wardrobe? One coat hanger. Metal.
Did actually try and go for a swim, but the water turned out to be like ice cold. Got made underwater, did half a length, got serious brain freeze, felt like I was getting hypothermia, couldn't feel my toes, so I got straight back out and got into the sauna. It's very messy whilst I'm away. As you can see right now, I'm not trying to make these too polished or anything. Basically, this is my real life. I'm trying to make it raw and uncut, and I appreciate all the comments I got on the other videos.
But this is exactly what I mean when I'm kind of just, going to work, getting back from work, to then go training, running, whatever I'm doing. Yeah, it's kind of pretty full on.
Person.
We're here on the 16th of January 2021. Harry taking his first gel. Does it taste? What do you reckon? Was it what you expected, or?
It's like a warm, thick, creamy experience going on in my mouth right now.
Is that something you like?
It's a little bit of a zesty one, not gonna lie, but it's gonna keep on sucking.
Out of 10?
Give it like 7.5.
7.5 out of 10, warm, creamy thickness.
No, it's because the privacy screen.
Yeah. Chili's freaking chili burger, dude.
Just ignore the camera. It's just B-roll for next week.
I can't ignore the
Then I'm getting back from work, and then I'm doing my coaching plans. I'm coaching like over 20 people. I'm doing editing for other people, for the Try Guys, getting at least 2 videos out a week for them, and then trying to reply to brands that I've agreed contracts with for this year, which has been really difficult. I try not to under-deliver, and even talking about it makes me a bit anxious currently. I'm not dealing with it too well, but I'm doing my best. Trying to plan leaving the military, and it's hard to keep up with it, but I'm not trying to make this video into a sad emotional video. That's going to be it, me talking for this week, and now returning back to my normal place and back on with the training. Subscribe if you want to follow this journey. Right, so back at another base. Woke up this morning to do bike workout, had everything laid out like last week, and just didn't go to plan. Again, been a pretty hectic week just after finishing work, and I've now got to move training around because I had a bike and a swim to do today, and now I'm going out to do stuff, socialising, so I'm not going to be able to do that. Instead, I've moved my sessions around. I'm going to do a run when I get back from wherever I am. Don't know what time it's going to be, probably quite late. I'm going to watch one championship fighting. I've never watched UFC or anything like that before, so this will be a first time. You know, I was saying in my last video I don't have anything to wear. Well, this is what I mean. Bought this top from Zara. We're not turning my page into a fashion page, don't worry, because it wouldn't go very well, clearly. And realistically, I'm just never going to wear it. Like, when am I going to wear this? So, my outfit normally consists of, let me show you something. Shorts. Oh, that stinks. Oh, yeah, we can't be wearing this. This is going straight in the wash. It's a comfy t-shirt, Carhartt, well made, good quality, and that's all I care about. Lasts more than one wash. If you ever come to this page for fashion advice, you're at the wrong place. Also got a wide variety of aftershave. This one, which is fake, which I bought, and this one, which is actually real. Don't just do triathlon. I've got other things. Fast forward like 5 hours. I'm going to the gym to do my run, which I got a bit of a headache. I'm shattered, 11:45, but got to get it in and then try and do a swim in the morning. And like I said, I slept in this morning, as you've probably seen, which means I missed my workout this morning. This is why I'm here at midnight doing a running session. I don't have any other choice. I'm warming up out here and then going on the treadmill. So get this done and then we're up at 6:30 for a swim. Right, yes, I did it again. I woke up 6:15, climbed down those ladders, turned my alarm off, coming back to bed, and I've missed another morning of workouts, but it's my last day at work, and then I've got a weekend off. I might be going somewhere where I can buy a new camera next week, though. I've got this little thing. I might get an Action 5 Pro. So we are now obviously finished work, on to a VO2 ride. Just about to get into the effort. 30 seconds at 285 watts. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be quite a tasty ride. At least I'm outside on the hanzo again. Much better than being on the turbo. Nice smooth roads. 4 reps in now. Efforts are good, feeling pretty good. Yeah, sitting around like 280 to 300 watts in and out of the aero bars. Not really going to be pushing this power on a 70.3, especially not an Ironman in the bars, so it's not too much of a problem being out of them. So it's 8:30 and I don't know, I'm going swimming. I'm pretty tired. Had a good bike session, some food. We had loads of food because food is fuel. We've now got a 2,500 metre swim. First swim since Sunday because we was away, so I didn't have access to a pool. Yeah, so it's been a good week. It's been a busy week, obviously. Like, I've probably talked through everything kind of that's happened at the start of the week, but obviously these videos are just for me to mainly talk about my training, how my training's going, that's all, and about how I'm prepping for life on the outside
outside of the military, which is quite hard currently, but it's good to show like how busy everything is and how it's not a piece of cake to leave. The easiest option for me now would be to stay in the raft out in Cyprus another 3 or 4 years and just chill and relax. And I'm not going to lie, I have a lot of doubts whether I'm doing the right thing, whether I'm just being, you know, I'm grateful for everything I've got, but it's more of a case of I do enjoy my life now, and it's not like when I get to this point, when I get this, when I get that, I'm going to be happy. I'm already happy. I'm really happy. And then I don't know, some people might think again like, well, if you're happy, why are you just trying to do anything else? I want to like push myself and get out of my comfort zone and just see what I can do, really. I don't want to leave it for chance or leave it thinking, you know, what if I'd have done that? Or what if I'd have tried? So I'm gonna try, and we're gonna see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? Literally, not much. There's a lot of exciting things that's going to happen. I'm going to be getting a shed, making that my office. I'm going to be doing more training. I'm going to be going abroad to film triathlons. I'm going to put myself in every situation possible that I can get, which at the moment I'm probably trying to do too much and under-delivering sometimes, which is a lesson learned. And yeah, I'm doing my best to keep on top of everything. See how it goes. Instagram's quite slow currently, growth and stuff. YouTube seems to be pretty cool, pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to pack up. This was Gapple Karaoke with Jack. Yeah, I'll see you after I've finished said swim. So yeah, that's a good day of training done, Monday to Friday, smash. We've probably done like 8 hours, 12-hour week this week. I want to trying to ramp the weeks up, but you can get into a bad habit of, you know, when you're feeling good and like motivated like I am now, of just thinking, yeah, let's just do loads of training now because I'm motivated. But there's no point. Trust what your coach says, stick to the plan, and consistency above all. Consistency in life will just get you places.
Don't think I actually said, but on that ride I almost got brutally attacked by a dog. It was getting dark, just finished all the efforts, and on the way back on the cool down, a dog just sprinted across the road. I was like, oh, let's try not to hit that. And then it started chasing me, so I started sprinting, and then I got cramp in my hamstring, in my calves, and I must have been going about 40 kilometers per hour, and it was right behind me for like a good 20 seconds. So I just started screaming, like, and then it eventually stopped chasing me. Thank God. Not sure whether it had like played with me or bit my back tire off or just eaten me alive, but I didn't want to find out. I did not want to stop to find out. So that was a bit emotional and stopped my cool down. So we had actually 7 reps of VO2 rather than 6. So yeah, now I'm going to edit some Try Guys videos, edit my videos. Yeah, all the standard stuff, coaching plans. Another score, busy stuff. Not much else to add.
A watch on your wrist, no, take your data literally, and don't.
Secondly, these devices can't account for the nuances of being.
Remember, you are your best data point, and
Midnight once again. I don't even think my sleep schedule is that messed up. I just think I've got too much work to do. I'm now doing coaching plans. Every day I respond to or look at everyone's sessions, respond to any comments. I look at the data. I find it really interesting. I'm obviously learning a lot myself about everything as we go on. I like looking at graphs and the stats and trying to understand everything and, you know, give feedback on sessions on how to do them better. And the main thing with what I found with coaching is getting people to understand, to give yourself the best chance of being consistent over a long period of time, to then compound all the sessions on top of each other rather than looking a month ahead, rather than that look like 6 months ahead and what 6 months of consistent average work can do. And again, I've learned that from my coaches. I've learned that from Anthony and Oscar from the Try Guys, being around them. Ironman South Africa is one of the first lads races, 70.3 Mallorca, Junior's doing 70.3 Mallorca, Christian, South Africa, and we're working around loads of different things, loads of different scenarios. And I just lost my SIM card in my phone, so I'm trying to get that replaced and get that sorted. Got an accountant. There's bloody so many things you have to think about, but I think I'm going to foam roll and get to bed. 3:10. I've edited the Try Guys video, waiting to post that, as you can see now. Then I'm going to get the big camera out as I go for a ride. I'm going to film some B-roll and some other bits just to mix it up so it's not always that camera of me getting kit ready and getting out on this 2-hour ride before it gets dark. So I've decided that because basically my washing, I've just got it out, I've got no lycras, I am going to swap my workouts around. I'm going to do run today, 1 hour run, and then I'm going to do my 2-hour bike tomorrow. I feel pretty good in myself, pretty good in general, in whole. Really quite happy with how training's going. My dad sent me a picture of the shed we might be getting, so for context, obviously I'm going to be moving home after I've left my job in June, and I'm moving back in with my parents for many reasons. Income's not going to be as stable, I'm not going to have as much money coming in, all that kind of thing. Building a shed so I can work in the garden, so that shed there, something like that. Nice little get out, maybe make it a little pain cave as well, get a turbo in there, and other bits and bobs.
Below LT1, not really easy, can still talk.
I've not really fueled this one properly. 45 minutes in, I had like a little gummies before I started running, the goo ones, and not a fan at all. Repeating on me now, which is why I say always like try out different types of nutrition. Everyone's different, everyone's gut's different.
So the run finished, just watched United finish as well. But now I am going to make a thumbnail for the Try Guys video and then get that posted straight away. And then go for a swim after food. And just like that, it's another day done. It's near midnight now. I'm gonna brush my teeth and that and get to bed. I've got a banging headache for some reason. One more day to go and that's another week ticked off. Emotional getting off this bed, you know, in the middle of the night. If I need a piss or in the morning, turn my alarm off because it's a bit too high to jump off at that height. Sunday, it's 1500. I woke up at 10:30, done my swim at the pool and just been doing training peaks over here. I'll bring you over there to actually show you. Ed Matthews on there. I've got some water ready with some of this stuff, which is pretty dangerous to be fair. And then over there we've got training peaks on, doing some plans. So yeah, all is good, apart from obviously this morning I woke up pretty late again and I'm not going to be able to go out on my bike because basically it's very windy. Doing the training plans and then get on the peloton in the gym, and then that'll be ending our week off. And shock, I am packing and going away. Right, it's been a bit of a messy day and a messy week this week as well, with everything going on. Training not being as good as last week, I have to say. As in terms of me, I've got all the training in, but in terms of me actually getting it done at the time I said I would. Life goes on. Finished all the training plans for everyone. Now we're just getting a carb mix ready. We are going to go for, let's go, we got blackcurrant, orange, or lemon and lime. Go for a bit of lemon and lime this week, shall we? But yeah, it's obviously not always going to be perfect, is it? Got to work around it. About 120 grams of carbs in there. Let's get this done. That is going to be the end of today, this week, and this whole video. So it is currently nearly midnight, and that's another week done. Training wise, what have we done this week? We've done 10 hours and 45 minutes of training this week. As you can see there, plenty of training in the bag, 10 hours 45 minutes. Another good week of training. I'm really happy with that. And now yeah, I'm off away again. So I've currently got this absolute tip to sort out, all the stuff over there and all the stuff down there, bedding, all that kind of jazz. Standard. This room is pretty hectic. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching another week. I'm going to try and do one of these every single week. Currently I haven't even posted the first one yet, so hopefully by the time this is out I've gotten a good schedule. It's the 23rd of Feb now. Hopefully this will be out next Saturday probably. The aim is to do 2 videos a week. Missed my reel this week. It happens, and yeah, when I finish here it's going to be so much easier to get content and videos done. 21 weeks until Ironman Leeds. Oh, not that long, 5 months. Yeah, see you later.